Hello, welcome to the Separatist Podcast. Today we're going to be talking about King George III and all the mistakes he made. Get ready, we're going to be telling his life story, because there are a lot of them.
So Peyton, how do you feel about the king right now? In my personal opinion, he's being a real pain. What's your take?
How can the king not expect us to rebel after imposing all these taxes and treating us as bad as a bag of dirt? King George didn't even let us settle on the land we won for him. All that land we won all the way to the Mississippi and we couldn't even settle.
We just fought 9 years and still getting nothing in return. And then we get killed for nothing. We just don't want to have our home searched every 30 seconds unwillingly.
King George is so intolerant and stubborn. Speaking of intolerant, can you believe he put up the Intolerable Acts? Even more than that, he taxed us for every little thing.
I don't know about you, but I'm not too fond of the thought of getting searched and getting my stuff taken just because Officer Garibaldi thinks I have contraband. And also I hate when I just want the morning newspaper and bam, taxes. Want some tea? Boom, taxes.
In my opinion, I like the smuggled tea instead of the regular tea. They have more flavors.
I don't really like tea in the first place.
Speaking of tea, remember what happened at the Boston Tea Party? Grumpy George's good green tea was tossed into the harbor.
Hey, I was one of the guys who did that.
That was a nice party and all, but I would have liked to take some of that tea, then give it to people that need something to burn for heat.
Speaking of Boston, why did the Redcoats fire at us? All we did was throw snowballs. They killed 5 of us. At least Paul Revere was able to spread the message of the British before Lexington and Concord.
I can't believe we actually won the battle. He let our little ragtag army defeat 700 of their soldiers, who are the most and best equipped military in the world. Must be embarrassing.
Paul Revere, along with his Midnight Riders, is a large reason we were able to prepare for the attack.
I'm still Raging Bull. Others did not understand how truly bad we needed to rebel. Now we have support after Thomas Paine made his pamphlet Common Sense.
I think it's common sense that we must have our freedom. We aren't a part of Britain, so we shouldn't be under their rule anymore. We can't beat around the bush, and we have to govern ourselves correctly.
Ever since we declared independence, we have not truly functioned as a country. Yes, we signed the Declaration of Independence to become a country, but...
When did the Declaration of Independence become ratified again?
Your memory is as bad as a goldfish. It was July 4th, 1776. As I was saying, these Articles of Confederation just aren't working out.
We must come together as one and act as a true country rather than independent states.
I heard around the grapevine that soon they're going to be meeting to rewrite the Articles of Confederation. Maybe we'll finally be able to take care of ourselves as a country. We're big boys now. Well, looks like we're running out of time for this episode. On the next episode of the Separatist Podcast, we'll be talking about how the Constitution worked out and whether or not it's a good idea.